You will become the creators of what a new normal will look like in a post-pandemic world. I was your student president during this upheaval in our lives, and I'm honored to have weathered this storm alongside you. On behalf of all MRE students, congratulations, class of 2021.
I want to congratulate the Indigenous students today for making it through all those times when the ink or the printer would not work, or when you or your children were sick and timelines were pressing. I know those experiences, but you set your goal and you achieved it. Within Mount Royal, we are learning to bind together Indigenous knowledges and the knowledges that are taught within the institution, to blend them to create a sustainable world. Graduates, we need you to go forward with the transformative power of Indigenous knowledge and ways of knowing to once more help reshape the world in a way that we can all move forward together. Along with those around us, we all need to learn to move like the elders. So congratulations. I am so proud to be with all of you, class of 2021.
Hi everyone, I'm Doug King in Justice Studies. Just wanted to say a quick congratulations to all the graduates, and particularly to the graduates in the Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. What an extraordinary year this past year has been. It's something that we weren't expecting, but think of all the challenges that you've met and that you've done well and succeeded in meeting those challenges. Use that as a foundation as you move forward. If you can handle online learning for a year, you can certainly handle whatever is going to happen to you in the next little while as you move into your careers or graduate school or law school or wherever you're going. So well done and congratulations.
Dear Justice Study grads, well, congratulations. You've persevered through rather unprecedented and challenging times. And now that you've finally reached the end of a milestone in life, I'd like to take a moment just to congratulate you and also recognize that whether you appreciate it or not, your resilience through these times is something that will probably bode well for you as you move forward with your life. It has been unfortunate, but to have not been able to spend at least part of the semester, part of the year with you during the final year with us at Mount Royal. But I hope that you will keep in touch and keep well, keep safe. And I look forward to hearing from some of you, if not most of you, as you are the pioneers of tomorrow. And it is always wonderful to hear how you fare once you leave us at Mount Royal. And again, congratulations and wishing you all the very best.
Well, congratulations, grads. What a strange year to have Convocation, but I hope this message at least conveys how proud we are as faculty of you and your success, and by no means is it minimized by the fact that we can't cross the stage together. All the best. The world is your oyster, and we look forward for you to be in touch in the future.
Hello, my name is Dr. Rob Boschman, and I'm the chair of the Department of English Languages and Cultures at Mount Royal University. On behalf of our department, I want to offer our hearty congratulations to all those students who are convocating, and especially those students who have come through our program as English majors or honor students. Congratulations.
Hello, graduates of Sociology and Anthropology. The department would like to congratulate you on your wonderful accomplishment.
Hi, everyone. I wish we could all be there in person with you to congratulate you as you walked across the stage. Miss all of your faces, especially after a year in person, not being in person. Congratulations. Best of luck in your future. Air hugs.
1, 2, 3. Happy
graduation to you.
Happy graduation to you.
Happy graduation, friends of 2021.
Happy
graduation to you.
You can tell we're not in music.
On behalf of the faculty and staff in the Department of Psychology, we'd like to send our congratulations to the graduates of 2021.
It's been an honor to be part of your journey, and we can't wait to hear about all the amazing things you accomplish and contribute in the next chapter of your lives.
Bravo, everybody. Very good work. Always try to do a little bit more than what you are asked to do for full success in the future.
Congratulations, honor students. On behalf of myself and your honor supervisors, we couldn't be more proud. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hey, policy grads. We are so happy to be able to celebrate with you today. Congratulations on your graduation. All your hard work has paid off.
Put your drinks up. It's a celebration every time we link up.
Good afternoon. Spring Convocation 2021 will officially begin with a procession of the Platform Party, followed by the National Anthem. Please direct your attention to the screens for the singing of our national anthem.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Convocation 2021. I'm Dawn Farrell, and I'm the Chancellor of Mount Royal University. It is my distinct honor to declare Convocation assembled for the granting of degrees in the Faculty of Arts. I want to start by acknowledging that Mount Royal University is located in the traditional territories of the Niitsitapi Blackfoot and the people of the Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta, which includes the Siksika, the Piikani, the Kainai, the Tsuut'ina, and the EIA Nakota. We are situated on land where the Bow River meets the Albo River. The traditional Blackfoot name of this place is Mohkinstsis, and which we now call the City of Calgary. The City of Calgary is also home to our Métis Nation. Today, in addition to acknowledging the land we are on, I do want to recognize the 215 children whose remains were recently found at a site of a former residential school in Canada. Our hearts break for them, for their families, for their communities, and for all residential school survivors and all Indigenous and First Nations people across this country. The truth for these children and for all of us must be sought and must be acknowledged. I would like to thank the Highland Pipers for leading our procession, and thank you as well to our National Anthem singer, Ms. Hannah Pagenkoff, and pianist, Susan Pagenkoff. And you can honk now. And as a reminder and for the safety of everyone, please stay in your vehicle throughout the ceremony. To celebrate and honor graduates, on the stage with me are Dr. Timothy Rowley, our President and Vice Chancellor, Mr. Hayden Maltintallo, Dr. Michael Quinn, our Vice Provost and Associate Vice President Academic, Dr. Jennifer Petit, Dean of Faculty of Arts, and our honorary degree recipient, Ms. Christine Silverberg. Please join me in welcoming them. I would now like to introduce Mr. Hayden Maltintallo, who will open this very special convocation ceremony. Hayden is a Blackfoot elder from Siksika, and he served as the elder in resident at the Bissett School of Business and the School of Communication Studies. Elder, will you please join me at the front of the stage?
Okay, stua nakoka tachiki pui. Ni tu sikskai. Hello, my name is Hayden Maltintallo. I come from the Siksika Nation, part of the Blackfoot people of southern Alberta and northern Montana. I will be praying in my Blackfoot language, and if you care to follow, please do. Ayo gimado ki sipat piu babstoki na to si kokunoki suma kipita kiwa so kita piksi staksi tapiksi kita kane kachimba kistikui kaki no katwa absusa no noksi ne kite ite kima tumia skidip saya amaksi puku tumia uchitapi mo waiksi no katwa absusa ayo kima to kita no kwa tsumuika anakitsito ka pokpe anakachisto menakai stopita sukani pakita masukapsi anakista pa kiwa kisita mito de tata pokpo kanne kito kansto kamas no krisikui kapsituke. At this time I like to congratulate all graduates of today. Those are here today and acknowledge their supporters that came along with them. And I know this is a milestone for all the graduates. They're at this point in their life. They come up beyond the horizon where they see more doors than they started the studies. Through this door, you can walk through any one of them with your degrees. But never forget that where you came from and who you are, because you've become a role model for all the little people that will follow you in your footsteps. And you're a role model for your community. Make them proud. And I also heard there's a big celebration going on afterwards, or maybe somebody is already celebrating. But I want you to have a good time because it's your day. And don't get too high and drive. Be happy and safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Elder Maltintallo. Graduates, today all of you are feeling pretty confident. You have completed your studies at an institution with faculty and staff who have been completely dedicated to your learning. You have worked hard so that you are ready to be full participants in your lives and in our communities. You are ready to make a very, very big difference in our world. You are leaving here feeling confident and also feeling fortunate. You are among the most educated and privileged people on this planet. Never, ever forget that. We are so lucky to live in a country that is passionate about education and that lays a path to support those who are willing to show up and those that are willing to do the work just like you have done. And without a publicly funded higher education system, many of you, and I for one, would not be standing here today. Because we benefited from this system, we must all continue to advocate for further higher education. We will do this together because we know that becoming educated builds strong and innovative individuals who will build strong and innovative societies. Education helps us adjust to different circumstances, like a pandemic, for example, and it also helps us adjust to an ever-changing economy. Now, if we've learned anything over the past year, it's that when we're educated, we're strong and we're resilient. In a world that is moving fast and becoming increasingly technical, we're also ready. I know this because Mount Royal is admired for its innovative and sophisticated approach to graduating intelligent and skilled students. Along with the skills from your chosen discipline, because you also have a liberal arts education, you can think critically, you can collaborate, and you can innovate. And because you are well prepared, you can move ahead to achieve higher degrees and stronger roles in industry, government, NGOs, and many, many other institutions. You can do this in Calgary, across Alberta, across Canada, and also around the world. Educated Canadians are highly respected and sought after internationally. You can go anywhere you want. Graduating class of 2021, Mount Royal has contributed to a vibrant city and a vibrant province for more than 100 years. And it's now time for you to do your part. There is no doubt in my mind that Mount Royal will continue to evolve and prepare students for yet another 100 years. And as you leave, you will take a piece of Mount Royal University with you, in your hearts and in your souls. I would now like to introduce Dr. Timothy Rowley. He's our president and he's our vice chancellor. Thank you.
A round for our chancellor. Thank you, Madam Chancellor, and good afternoon, everyone. We are so happy that you are here with us in person, as well as for those joining on the live stream today. As the Chancellor has noted, the pandemic has been something that none of us would have anticipated, and yet here we are. But we have adapted, and there is hope for brighter days, maybe even a brighter afternoon or evening. Today's convocation ceremony is no exception. We could not imagine letting this year go by without taking a moment to celebrate you, our newest graduates. We felt we just needed to find a creative way to do that, and this drive-in format gives us an innovative way to celebrate together. In addition to our regular ceremony, today we are awarding an honorary degree. Much university protocol, including the robes worn by those on the platform party, dates back to the Middle Ages, and honorary degrees are usually accompanied with the Latin words honoris causa, which means for honorific reasons, recognizing an individual's outstanding achievement in the academic, private, or public sector. I would like to invite my colleague, Vice Provost and Associate Vice President Academic, Dr. Michael Quinn, to the podium to present the candidate for an honorary Doctor of Laws. Mike.
Madam Chancellor, on behalf of Mount Royal University's Board of Governors and on the recommendation of the General Faculty's Council, it is my pleasure to present Ms. Christine Silverberg, the candidate for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, in recognition of her exemplary leadership in Calgary, Alberta, and across the country. I ask Ms. Silverberg to please rise and stand at center stage. Ms. Silverberg's 30-year career in corrections, policing, and government culminated with her appointment as Chief of Police of the Calgary Police Service in 1995, becoming the first female chief in a major Canadian city. Her drive for excellence continued with a legal career that now sees her representing diverse clients in civil advocacy, litigation, and family law at Silverberg Legal. Ms. Silverberg is recognized for her accomplishments in multiracial, multicultural, and Indigenous communities and as an advocate for women's rights. She has led many charitable, professional, educational, and government committees and was sought internationally for her insights on community-centered policing and human and Indigenous rights, nationally on legislation around sexual assault, and provincially to participate in hearing tribunals for colleges governing health professions. Ms. Silverberg was named Police Chief of the Year and among the YWCA's 150 most impactful women in Canada. Venture magazine included her as one of the most influential people in Alberta, and she has been listed as Canada's 100 most powerful women. Ms. Silverberg has also been honored with a Blackfoot name by the Piikani Nation. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of Mount Royal University's Board of Governors and on the recommendation of the General Faculty's Council, I request that you please bestow the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, on Ms. Christine Silverberg.
Under the authority vested in me by the Post-Secondary Learning Act of Alberta, and as requested by the governing bodies of Mount Royal University, I award you, Ms. Christine Silverberg, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Thank you. When you get to my age, you need glasses, and there really wasn't a place to put them, so I'm sorry for running around the stage a little bit. And I need a little bit of assistance here. If I could just... Thank you, Dr. Quinn. Madam Chancellor, Mr. President and Vice Chancellor, Executive, Elder Maltintallo, graduates, and guests. I am deeply honored. I feel privileged and proud to be receiving this very prestigious honor from Mount Royal University. Thank you. To be graduating today has required a lot of stick-to-itiveness, months of quarantining, social distancing, and online studying, and massive changes in the world of work and in our social, economic, and political systems. Even the most prepared graduates will face rough waters ahead. As one of my now famous fridge magnets says, this life must be a test. If it were the real thing, we'd be given better instructions. Many of us feel that way today. But as new graduates, you have an ace up your sleeves. You are graduating from an institution that values and cultivates an entrepreneurial spirit, has a strong commitment to embracing Indigenous knowledge, teaching, and practices, and is renowned for its outstanding performing arts facility. No matter what discipline, each Mount Royal University graduate has developed the grit and the skills to change and adapt with the times, to be resilient and to thrive and survive despite the hurdles. I have often been asked what it is inside of me that creates a tenacity, doggedness, fortitude, and perseverance in the face of obstacles or challenges. I think ultimately it is a belief in oneself, a self-respect which averts exploitation and manipulation, and the rubber hits the road, so to speak, on one unassailable characteristic. Success is born from principles and practices that reflect our values, which must never be compromised. In retrospect, it is this single attribute which has helped me to make tough choices in the face of adversity. Two other fridge magnets seem to depict the story of my life, and I hope they will resonate with you. First, you gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. Do the thing that you cannot do. I recall the threats and the hurdles I have faced in my life, many insidious, and I remember the letter bomb that was sent to me when I was chief of police. But in Canada, no matter the personal cost, we stand up and are counted. Today in Alberta, we stand on the shoulders of great men and women who have faced hardship, oppression, and deprivation. I say this: stand up for what you believe in. Stare fear in the face and do the thing you think you cannot do. And the second fridge magnet. If you are going to doubt something, doubt your limits. When any one of us faces adversity, we must know that it is not forever. It is so essential to garner the personal strength to honestly face your critics, to reach deep within, and to move beyond. Don't let other people's characterizations of you, who you are, and what you do, and what you were capable of, demoralize or pigeonhole you. Know and be true to yourself. Change the things that need changing. I am living proof that you can move the yardsticks. I have an unabashed belief in the importance of the circle, the wisdom of mind, strength of body, the kindness of heart, and the inspiration of the spirit. I would like to tell you a little story about the circularity of life, how the difference that you make today and tomorrow may not be revealed for many, many years. As a young police constable, I had arrested 3 young men for a serious robbery. I had to escort one of the suspects to the Young Offenders Detention Center in Toronto. In the course of about an hour, I learned a lot about this young man and what had led him to this place. Well, wind forward about 25 years. I was at a function in Calgary when a man came up to me and told me he was the juvenile suspect I had arrested so many years before on the other side of the country. He told me what had happened to him after his arrest and incarceration, and told me that my words that day on the way to detention had inspired him. He eventually finished high school, went to university, and ultimately been appointed to a senior management position in Alberta. He said he had often thought of me over the years and hoped that one day he would meet me again to tell me that our conversation had had a profound impact on him. It was an amazing moment for me to realize that I had made such a difference in a young man's life 25 years earlier. Repeatedly, I have realized in my own life the interconnected webs of our existence, that everything one does has a ripple effect and that there's a circularity to life. What you graduates do today and tomorrow will shape your future. I do want to speak very briefly about not resting on your laurels and the significance in life of continuous learning. I think back to when I was contemplating enrolling in an MA at the University of Toronto a few years after I joined policing. There were some hurdles, daunting, that I had to cross. I nearly didn't enroll until one day I was speaking to the chair of the Center of Criminology who said, "Christine, you will be 5 years older 5 years from now, whether you do it or don't do it. The choice is yours." What stayed with me forever was that vision. You're 5 years older, whether you do it or you don't do it. Never stop learning. It helps you prepare for the unexpected. It bolsters your confidence, and importantly, it helps keep you relevant in your chosen fields. I also believe that if you blindly set your sights solely on one singular nirvana, you will likely be disappointed. While we must be determined, persistent, and vigilant in our quest, we must never be so inflexible that we are blinded by that which surrounds us, impacts us, and which can also derail us. Today is just the beginning. I wish you all good health and wisdom in your journey. Your road will be paved with hard work, learning, failures, and successes. But our lives teach us who we are. Remember, if you're going through hell, keep going. I'm here to tell you that 50 years later, it is worth every second of it. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Dr. Silverberg, and for those words. They resonate a lot. I'll pick up on a few of those themes as well as those of the Chancellor. Class of spring of 2021, you are truly remarkable. Not only did you fulfill the requirements of your chosen discipline, but you did your final year and a half during this dreaded pandemic. You also are MRU's largest graduating class ever, 1,937 of you, which is an increase over 200 over our largest class before. I don't want to dwell on the pandemic, except to say for me, it has reinforced three key qualities that make people flourish during challenging times. One of those qualities is to be a critical thinker, something you learned when you took courses outside of your chosen discipline. A broad liberal education exposes you to different ways of thinking, of doing, and being. By being a critical thinker, you will be more adaptable and more solution-oriented. The second quality that will serve you well is to have a positive attitude. Embrace the world and each other with enthusiasm and optimism. I know it's not always the easiest thing to do, but I know that seeking out the positive can bring light into the darkest of situations. And the last important thing I'll mention today is to care for yourself. Look after your own mental and physical well-being, and when things get tough, as they will, it's just the way of the world, speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone who is seeking your support. Be kind to yourself, and be kind and compassionate to others. Graduates, Mount Royal University prides itself on being student-focused, and each of you have reaped the benefits of a world-class teaching faculty, instructors who knew you by name and knew your goals and your aspirations. Staff were also committed to your success, whether you met with them in person or they were toiling behind the scenes on your behalf. May I ask you to join in a robust round of horn honking for Mount Royal's faculty and staff. Thank you. Thank you. I think all of the faculty and staff heard that. There's another very important group of people who have helped pave the way for your success, your friends and your family. I recall the best part of my own graduation was seeing the look of pride and relief in my parents' eyes. Graduates, may I ask that you please honk your horn or give them a hug if you're on the live stream. And now let's have a big round for family and friends. Wonderful. With that, Madam Chancellor, I now present to you these graduates who have satisfied the requirements for degrees, diplomas, and certificates as outlined in the program, and request that you confer upon them their various and several degrees, diplomas, and certificates as approved by the General Faculties Council of Mount Royal University.
Thank you, President Rowley. Under the authority vested in me by the Post-Secondary Learning Act of Alberta, and with the approval of the General Faculties Council of this great university, I hereby confer the degrees, diplomas, and certificates upon the graduates who appear in today's program, whether they be present or absent.
We will now present the graduates to the Chancellor individually by reading the names of those graduates present today. The names will also appear on the screens, and if you did not register to attend this ceremony but are indeed here, or if your name is not read out, please identify yourself to one of the nice ladies down front of the stage, and we will read the names at the end of the ceremony. Please note that graduates have already received their parchments. Now, under normal circumstances, we would be shaking hands and greeting each graduate individually. But of course, we won't be doing that today. We ask instead that you direct your attention to the screens, and the platform party will do likewise. I'll ask that you please remain in your vehicles, but feel free to celebrate from there by cheering or with a short honk so the next name can be read. While we cannot forbid over-enthusiastic or spontaneous honking, we ask that you find a balance. Mr. Jeff Crane will now read the names of graduates in attendance. Mr. Crane.
Madam Chancellor, I now present to you the graduates of the History, Policy Studies, English, Spanish, Interior Design, and Criminal Justice programs. Present today as part of the platform party is Dr. Jennifer Pettit, Dean of the Faculty of Arts. We now present the graduates of the Faculty of Arts at Mount Royal University. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, English Honors. Shannon Berry. Ashley Ray Carter Wells. Audrey Larry Jameson. Alexandria Ray Maston. Roger Brooms McCaig. Mo Taleb. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, English. Kyla Shane Arguelles. Daniel Evan Auger. Sarah Haley Dewar. Rebecca Amanda Hamilton. Rebecca will also graduate with a major in history. Raphael Luis Marbil. Michelle Raisinger. Gregory Paul James Ravenda. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, History Honors. William Ray Alburn Rutledge. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, History. Katya Morella Ang. James Andrew Cunningham. Courtney Diane Hinman. Kira Marie Patterson. Matthew George Patrician. Sarah Chantel Pointer. Anthony A. Rovera. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, Policy Studies. Gabrielle Francis Adams. Madeline Aldridge. Rex Bacalso. Carly Samantha Bullock. Aaliyah Jade Forbes. Gabrielle Francis Gibbs. Jordan Michelle Green. Lucas Jordan Hardart. Dustin Hertel. Manajota Kaur Claire. Jasleen Kaur Shergill. Nathania Sunjanto. Mirella Veslanova Topicheva. Heather Carly Turgeon. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, Spanish. Maria Gabriela Valenzuela. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice Honors. Sienna Beaupre. Chanel Blay. Shawnpreet Singh Kaira. Estera Adriana Kiss. Kyla Ladd. Ambrina Ladani. Lauren Magdalene Mitchell. Connie Marie Antoinette Rediron. Alessandra Giuseppina Sodano. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Lawrence Portia Batara. Christina Marie Cutts. Erica Bailey Gutsis. Sally Joubert. Ben Koo. Constance Kunzler. Fahad Hussein Malik. Courtney Marie Mann. Lorenzo Francesco Salbolro. Kaylee Juyon Shim. Regine Lopenzon Shaman. Kiana Lauren Tosaki. Kevin Scott Wyand. Presenting the graduates of the Certificate of Completion, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, Inclusive Post-Secondary Education. Crystal Laura Hughes. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Design, Interior Design. Nathaniel Joseph Azis. Asmaisha Coloso. Christabel Tea Delida. Kelsey Rose Dallaire. Hallie Ann Farina. Kennedy Hewitt. Rochelle Leona Hoffman. Sabrina Madeline Victoria Kuhn. Kristen Brianna Lee. Victoria Karen Vante. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Applied Interior Design, Christy Willerth Harmar. This concludes the presentation of the graduates of Mount Royal University's History, Policy Studies, English, Spanish, Interior Design, and Criminal Justice programs.
Madam Chancellor, Dr. Clarence Wolfleg Sr., or as we call him, Elder McSeacom, gifted an honor song to Mount Royal University. The song recognizes Mount Royal as a place where Indigenous knowledge and perspectives are embraced. This is more important than ever. Graduates, today this song honors your achievement. Platform party, will you please rise? Please turn your attention to the screen as is performed by the Sorrel Rider Singers. Thank you, Saral, writers, singers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some additional names we would like to acknowledge of graduates who are present. I'll ask Mr. Crane to come forward and acknowledge those graduates as well so we can properly acknowledge and celebrate them.
Presenting graduates for the Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Winnie Lee Tang Tran. Lyndon Longsun. And presenting graduate of the Bachelor of Arts, Applied Interior Design, Taylor Jean Rigby.
Thank you, Mr. Crane, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and congratulations to the three of you. I would now like to invite my colleague, Dr. Michael Quinn, to come to the podium to lead the time-honored tradition of the tassel toss. Dr. Quinn.
Before we conclude today's ceremony, we have one final assignment, one small rite of passage. The mortarboard, or graduation cap, is a time-honored symbol of convocation. Until you graduate, the tassel is worn on the right side. If more of my colleagues were here on stage with me today, you'd notice that their tassels on the mortarboard are worn on the left. It's my distinct pleasure to congratulate you on your remarkable achievements and ask that if you are wearing your mortarboard, that you now move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, graduates. I was going to invite you to cheer and honk, but you're way ahead of me. Congratulations again.
Thank you very much, Dr. Quinn. This year's convocation is unlike any other set of convocations in Mount Royal's history. It is really a testament to all of you that as a university community, we find innovative ways to celebrate our achievements, or actually your achievements, and continue to gather with both enthusiasm and optimism for the future. While we say goodbye to you as students, you are now part of a vibrant group of more than 110,000 Mount Royal alumni who are doing amazing things around the world. And I truly hope you will stay connected to your alma mater. You will always be part of the MRU community. In a few moments, I will ask the Chancellor to conclude convocation, and the Highland Pipers will lead us off stage, and parking attendants will direct vehicles to the appropriate exits. Please wait until you are directed to vacate the parking lot, and our audio program will continue on your radio. Thank you for choosing Mount Royal University. Congratulations to the graduates. Safe travels home, and with that, Madam Chancellor, may I ask you to officially conclude convocation?
I will, President Rowley. Thank you. Mount Royal University is an exceptional place, and you are an exceptional group of people. Look at you all out there. Graduates, we want you to remain positive and steadfast as you take these degrees you were granted today out into the world and you make your difference. Now, you all know that we're graduating you and not your cars, and we really want to see you just a little bit before you leave here today. So if each of you could roll down, all you graduates, roll down your windows or open your doors slightly. We want to see a hand or a face or something, and we really want to hear from you. So graduates, let's hear from you and your cars. That, Mr. President, was in Alberta style. Yes. The convocation ceremony is hereby concluded. On behalf of all of us here at Mount Royal University, please stay well, and would everyone on the platform please rise. Thank you.
Hey, this is Brett the Hitman Hart, and I want to say congratulations to everyone for completing your degree at Mount Royal University. I know you're disappointed you won't be able to cross the stage in front of your family and your friends, but just remember this, it's your time now to conquer the world, so they're going to open the cage door and let you guys out. Best of luck to everyone, stay strong, stay safe, and God bless.
Hi, graduating students at Mount Royal University. It's Cassie Campbell-Pascal. And I know this is a difficult year where you won't be able to walk across the stage and accept your degree, but understand that it's a great accomplishment, and I hope you get to celebrate it in another way. All the best in the future.
Hello, graduates. You come to the strangest ceremony, I think, in Mount Royal's history. I hope it leads to the biggest reunion in Mount Royal's history some years hence. But you've done the work, you've got your degrees, you're equipped for the future. It's going to be a difficult one with the fallout from COVID-19 and the economic fallout, but you're the folks we'll be counting on to get it done, and all the best to you.
Hi, my name is Grace Dafo, Bachelor of Health and Physical Education 2016. I'm wishing the 2020 graduates a happy graduation and know that the MRU alumni community is behind you all the way. Happy graduation.
Hey, I'm Kelly Rudy from Hockey Night in Canada and Sportsnet. To the students at Mount Royal University, congrats on completing your degree. What a wonderful achievement. Being unable to cross the stage is unfortunate, but still, you should be awfully proud of yourself. Stay safe.
Graduates, distinguished guests, faculty, and anyone else here, thank you for the opportunity to address all of you today. It's an honor to be granted an audience, and it's a privilege that I cherish deeply. This will be a quick one. There's celebrating to do. Congratulations. Your graduating class has been afforded the chance to truly do something unique and novel, something no other group has done, because, of course, all of us have unique gifts, abilities, tendencies, and talents. Congratulations, and may you make a mark on this world as unique as each person hearing this today. I'm Paul Brand. God bless.
Hello, Mount Royal University graduates. My name is Mark Tewksbury. I was an Olympic champion swimmer, and I have an honorary degree from your university. I know it's going to be different than walking across the stage this year, but you're going to be walking into a new future, and I just have to say I'm thrilled that bright minds like you are leading us into it. Congratulations on your graduation. It's an amazing achievement.
I know this is not the way you had envisioned spending your graduation, but we are all so proud of you. Congratulations and well done.